Hey, good morning, folks. I'm not worried about the hemp ban here in Texas, and you shouldn't be either, and I'm going to explain to you exactly why. First off, history recap. Several years ago, they legalized industrial hemp in Texas, and a lot of politicians put together what's called the Texas Teacup program. That's like THC compassionate use program. It's for like little kids with leukemia who need some kind of comfort, right? Well, the only problem is a bunch of Democrat and Republican politicians in the state of Texas decided that they were all going to cash in and put personal shares in the one or two companies that is even going to be allowed to run the Teacup program. Well, all of these industrial hemp mom and pop shops from all over the country, well, they're a direct competitor with the Teacup program in Texas. And that directly competes with the bank accounts and wallets of every single politician who voted for it. And despite the fact that nobody in the state of Texas asked for it, despite the fact that, we, the people in the state of Texas, libertarians, Republicans, and Democrats, all overwhelmingly came out in opposition to the bill, our politicians said, fuck you, we want money, and voted for it anyways. So what ended up happening is Greg Abbott, who's as thin as paper and blows wherever the wind blows, said, you know what, it's obvious that the Texas people don't want this, so he vetoed it at the bill at the governor's office. 2 days later, not even a full 3 days later, he writes an executive order to HHS, basically enacting the laws that they wanted to pass to ban hemp, and he wrote it as a rule under Texas HHS via executive fiat. And we actually have Donald Trump to thank for the overturning of this hemp ban, and I'll explain why. In 2017, after the Las Vegas massacre, Donald Trump wrote an executive order that gave the ATF blanket authority to just add items to the NFA and treat them like machine guns. This included bump stocks, forced reset triggers, binary triggers. They even tried to go after the little crank you can put on the sides of 22 rifles. But anyways, it went all the way up to the Supreme Court, not a district Supreme Court, but the Supreme Court of the United States, and in an 8-2 ruling, they ruled that an executive officer, such as the president or governor, cannot write law into effect via executive fiat, which means Greg Abbott's executive order to Texas HHS was null and void from the beginning, and the years that it's going to take to legislate this up to SCOTUS, he's going to be laughing all the way to the bank.